Welcome again. So this is Excel interface. So today we'll learn Excel functions, basic Excel functions. So first of all, to show the functions and formulas we need some numbers. So to get the numbers we have to use a specific formula, a specific function by which we can get some numbers. So basically what we are doing is we are selecting a range of cells, then we are going to formula bar and typing equal to, then rand between. You can see rand between, and this function actually gives random numbers. So whenever we are showing some basic functions we need numbers, and in this way by using rand between function we get random numbers by which we can show basic Excel functions. So instead of typing manually, if we want to get the numbers at a stretch, then we have to use rand between function. So what are the parameter of this function? We can see rand between bottom and top. That means a small number should be given at first. I am writing 25 followed by a greater number. I am taking 85. Now I am closing the bracket and pressing Ctrl Enter. So you can see that we have got random numbers. But this is not the all. We have to do one more thing. See this, if we write something and press enter, we can see that the numbers are being changed. Even if we want to delete the number, we can see the number has been changed. So whenever we are pressing enter key, we are saying that the contents or the numbers are being changed every time. So if the numbers keep on changing, then we will face problems. We need to fix those numbers. So to fix these numbers we have to copy the numbers. First of all we will copy the numbers. As you can see, these are the marching ants going around the data. That means it has been copied. Now we are going to paste option. Within paste, this one values v, we have to click on values v. If we click on it, then the number are fixed. Now to remove the marching ants we are pressing escape button. Now if we write something, I am again writing 45 and pressing enter, no numbers are being changed. So the number has been fixed. So in this way we have got some random numbers through which we can show some basic Excel functions. So we are applying border to it, we are middle aligning it, then we are giving a heading to it like number 1, then we are dragging it through, and this is result. Now if you want to add these numbers, what we'll have to do, we can simply write equal to, then select each of the cells followed by plus sign. We can do so like this, and this is F3, and writing all the cell references, just press enter. We can see this is the addition of these 4 numbers. If we drag it down, then we can see all the additions have appeared. So 226, this is for this range of cells, 250, this is for this range of cells. In this way we have got all the additions. So another way we can do so like this, by using sum function. So what is sum function? We can see equal to sum, then I am pressing tab. Now select the range of cells or the data that needs to be added up. So I am selecting C3 to F3. Now I am closing the bracket and hitting the enter key, and now I am dragging it down. We have got all the additions. So you can do the dragging by double clicking onto that fill handle. If you double click onto this, you will get the data. So this is sum function. Again I am showing sum, then I have selected the range of cells. In this way I am pressing the enter key. I have got the sum. Another way is there. If you write equal to, then sum. Now you can select these numbers followed by comma. If you put a comma, then also you will get the same result. As you can see, these are the additions. Another way is there, which is called auto sum, and the shortcut key is that alt plus equal to. So what you'll have to do is select the range of cells and then simply press alt equal to. Then you will get the same function. You don't have to write it, you just have to press alt plus equal to. If you press this shortcut key, then you will get the sum of it, then drag it down. So this is the shortcut key of auto sum. I think adding numbers are quite clear. Now I will show a basic formula, right? Like I will add number 1 and number 2, and I will add number 3 and number 4, and I will subtract these two additions. It will look like this: equal to number 1 plus number 2 subtract then number 3 plus number 4. So we will do so. We'll do like this. So we'll apply that function over here. So equal to, we have to put a bracket into it, this one plus this one, subtracted bracket, then this one plus F3. So we are hitting the enter key, that we have got the result, that is minus 66, minus 18, 14, 42. In this way we have got the result. Another way we can do, that is equal to sum, then I am selecting only these two numbers, then giving minus sign, then again I am applying sum function, and now I am selecting these two numbers. Result will be the same. So as you can see that we can use sum function, also we can use it manually. And C3 colon D3, that means C3 to D3. And if we add like this, equal to sum this one, that means it will take the data from C3 to F3, all the data from C3 to F3. That means this range, all the 4 numbers. Okay. Now I am deleting uh, this column. Now I will show subtraction as I have showed it earlier, equal to this one minus this one. No specific function is there for subtraction. So you can see number 2 being a greater number, so minus has been appeared. So if we make it greater, for example we are doing it 85, then it will show 32. That means whenever we are changing the data, the result is also being changed. So this is the utility of using Excel functions. Now I will show multiplication, equal to this number. This is the multiplication sign, asterisk mark, and this cell, and this is the multiplication of these two numbers. As you can see, another way is there. See the function, see the formula. No function is there, but for multiplication we have a function that is called product. Equal to, you have to write product, then you have to select the two numbers C3 and D3. So it is giving the same result. I am doing over here, I am multiplying this number with this number. As we can see, this is the multiplication of these two numbers. Here we have multiplied manually, here we have applied function, product function. Product function actually multiplies the numbers. Now we will learn division. Suppose I am dividing first number with second number. So equal to this number divided by this number. And you can see these are the results. And now if you change it to 84 and this one change it to 12, you can see a whole number has appeared. This one. And if you want to keep only two decimal places, then you can do so by selecting the data and going to that number format, more number format, then go to numbers. You can see decimal places is showing 2. If you click on OK, the number that doesn't have any decimal places, it will take 2 decimal places. So we are clicking on OK. You can see all the numbers are having 2 decimal places. That means 2 numbers after the point. If you want to remove all the decimal places, then again go to that one, more number format, then number. You have to make it 0. Then you can see it is showing this one. The numbers has been rounded up. We will show it later on. If you click on general, then it will give the actual result. So this is division. You have to simply put division sign. Now I'm again taking these 4 numbers. Now if you want to find out the average of these numbers, then you have to press equal to, then average, then you have to select all the 4 numbers, then close the bracket, press enter. This is the average of these 4 numbers. Now in this case we can see that the very first number doesn't have 2 decimal places, it is only 1 decimal place, and in these cases we have only the whole number, no decimal places are there, and in this case you have 2 decimal places. So if you want to make it similar, then select the range and go to number format, mode number format, number 2 decimal places, then OK. Then you can see all the numbers having same decimal places. That will look better whenever you will be finding out the average. So this is average function. So till now we have learned rand between to get random numbers, then how to do the sum or addition, then subtraction, followed by multiplication and division. So these are the basic functions. And now if we need to get the maximum value and the minimum value as well, so we have to use max and min function. What is max function? Max function will find out the greatest value in your range. So in this row we have 4 numbers, so max function will find out the maximum value among these values. So equal to max, then I am selecting this range, pressing enter, and this is showing, this is taking the number and the decimal place as well. So we have to do it general, we have to apply for the remaining cells also general, and this is already in general. So 81 is the maximum number in this range. If we want to know what are the maximum values in this row also, then simply we will drag it down. We can see all the maximum values are being displayed. Now minimum will be the same, we have to write minimum, min function, then have to select the range, then we can see this is the minimum value in this range. Now if we make 27 greater than 81, suppose I am writing 95, and whenever you will be pressing enter key, you will see the change in the result. In the max part you can see 95 is the maximum and minimum is being 53, being the lowest in the range. So this is max and min value. So again I am summarizing. First of all we have learned rand between, that is this one, and then bottom followed by top. What does it mean? It means these functions are having 2 parameters, bottom and top. Bottom means a small value, top means a greater value. So you have to supply these 2 numbers then we have to press Control Enter. After pressing Control Enter, we will get the random numbers. Then we have to copy those numbers and go to paste option, and there we have to click on values V. Then the numbers will be fixed, then we can use those numbers. Then we learn sum function. You can see number 1, number 2, number 3. In this way it will go on. So this is the sum function, and if you want to do the product or multiplication, I am writing only the function, that is product. Then again number 1, number 2, number 3, it will be like this. I am copying it from there, I am pasting it here. This is product function or the multiplication function. Division, only you can do the division by putting the division sign, and subtraction also you can put the subtraction sign. Then we learned average. Average will be the same. First of all, I am copying these numbers, then I am writing average. Average, then max and min equal to max it will be like this. So in case of max, we can find out the maximum value of a range of data, and minimum, if we want to get the minimum value, then min function. So these are the basic functions of Excel, and now I will show how to find out rank by using rank function. Suppose I am taking a different sheet, let it be like this. We are copying it and going to sheet 2 and pasting it over here. Now you can consider it like this: subject 1, subject 4 up to subject 5. I am taking another one. Taking a value as well. So we have 5 subjects. Now if we need to find out the total of it, if we need to average, find out the average of it, if we need to percentage, then rank. So we will find out all this. So to find out the total, we need to add them up. So to do so, we are selecting the range and pressing Alt equal to we have got the total of it, then we are dragging it down. Then average, we'll do the same thing, AVER, then we'll select up to chapter number 5. We have selected the range and closing the bracket, we are pressing enter key, we have got the average of it. And in average we can see decimal places are not same, so selecting the range, we are going to more number format, then going to number, then 2 decimal places and OK. We can see the same decimal places are being displayed. Now we need to find out the percentage. If 5 subjects are there, we are assuming that the total marks is 100. So within 100, subject 1 is 95, this is 53, 81, 65, 89. So these are the numbers. So the numbers in total, the full marks are 500. Within 500, someone has scored 383. So what would be his or her percentage? So equal to, then select the total cell, divided by 500, that is fixed, 500. Then we have to press the enter key. We can see it like this, we have to drag it down. Then we have to click on percentage sign. You can see this. What it will do, it will multiply 100, then it will add a percentage sign to it. So we are selecting this one, we can see we have got the percentage. Again I am clicking onto this, you can see G3, that means total, divided by 500. Then after doing this, we have clicked on this percentage sign. Now we will learn rank, equal to rank. Then we can see the parameters number, reference and order. Number, first of all we have to take a number. So I am taking this number, this total number. And now reference, that means this number belongs to which column. You have to select the range of cells of that column. That means within this data range or number range, I am selecting the first number. So this is the reference, and in order for descending will be giving 0 and closing the bracket, then pressing enter. Now we can see that we have got 1. We are dragging it down. Now see, 1 has appeared multiple times, we can see, but a rank shouldn't be like this. So some mistakes has been there, some mistake is there. We have to find out it. In the first cell I am selecting, we are seeing that the range is up to G3 to G14, and whenever I am going to the next cell, we can see the range has been changed. If we go to the last cell, we can see it has gone out of the range. So it shouldn't be like this. Whenever we are in that cell, we are selecting a range, and whenever we are going to the next cell by dragging it down, then the range will also be changed, because the places are relative. So we have to do one thing, we have to fix that range. So go to that one, select the range and press F4. That will fix the cell range. Now drag it down. You can see all the different numbers are there, and in this function we have put 0. 0 is for descending, that means the highest number will be of rank 1. If we do opposite of it, the reverse of it, if we give 0, then the lowest number will be having the greatest rank value. Sorry, the lowest number will get number 1. If we put 1 and if we put 0, then the greatest number will acquire rank 1, and we have to fix that range so that the range never changes. Even if we are going to the last cell, we are saying that the range is intact. So this is the function of making the range absolute. So in this way we have found out the rank. So we are seeing that this is rank 1, this is rank 5. If you want to sort it, then go to sort and filter, then go to sort smallest to largest. You can see this is rank 1, this is rank 2, rank 3. It has been ordered from smallest to largest. In this way we can find out the rank. So again I am summarizing all that we have learned today. That is, to get the random numbers we used ran between, and then sum function, then average, subtract, multiplication, product function, division, max, min, and then finally rank function. Again I am showing rank function. This is the number on which we'll do the calculation, and the reference will be the range of cells from which you are selecting the number, and order will be 0 for descending and 1 for ascending. So that's all for today. Thank you.